5, 6, 7. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods or derisions, golden living, dreams of visions, mystic crystal revelation, and the mind's true liberation. Aquarius, Aquarius. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius, Aquarius, Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shining. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shining. Let the sun shine, oh, let it shine. Come on, the sun shining. Everybody just sing along. Let the sun shine in. Open up your heart. Let it shine on in when you're lonely. Hey, let it shine, yeah. Open up your heart and let it shine on in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in, the sun shine. That was Aquarius by slash Let the Sunshine In by the Fifth Dimension, and we played that for a request from a friend of the Morristown Uke Jam in Las Vegas, and we played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay, now, this song, the slash in the title, represents kind of two really very different songs. I mean, most of the time they're played together like the Fifth Dimension did, but Aquarius is really one song, and then Let the Sunshine In is really a second song. They're very, very different. Different chords, different strum, different sound. But again, generally speaking, they're played the Fifth Dimension way. together. So I'll just go over one, then the other. The intro is kind of a third section, and I decided not to do it. The intro is tabbed out. There's tablature for the third one, or for the intro on the final page, and it's like this. As you can see, I can't play it smoothly. I was thinking about getting a partner to learn half of it, and having one of us do the low section, another one do the higher section, and that would be great. Actually, if you're going to do this as an open mic, or something like that, it would be pretty cool to do it on 2 ukuleles. And so that's why I tabbed it out. But when I realized that's going to be difficult, not very many people are going to do it. And guess what? It's actually on recorder or flute with the 5th dimension anyway. So you could play it on kazoo with the ukulele thing. So I thought about, okay, I could get a partner to do half of the kazoo. That would be fun to go back and forth. And I just realized, I think I would do a bad job of it. So I skipped it. I'm guessing you folks, most of you will skip it. But feel free. I put the tablature out there. If you want to play it on ukulele, 1 person, 2 people. You want to play it on kazoo, recorder, flute. Be my guest. If you do, you will have a more authentic rendition than we had. So be welcome to do that. I just decided, again, I didn't want to do it lame, so I skipped it, and I went straight to the verse. Now, here's the verse for Aquarius. Starts with a C major 7. Generally speaking, my hands fall like this, so I'm probably going to start with my middle finger on that C major 7. But let's go over the strum. Most of the, I think all of the Aquarius section is, I'm doing down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Pretty common ukulele strum, right? And the emphasis is here, here, down, up, down, up, down, up. But I'm actually doing down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. That's it. Other strums you could do that would probably be equally well, so use one that's comfortable for you, but that's the one I did. Now, as far as the chord transitions, I said I start out with my middle finger on the C major 7, but I don't actually stick with that. I start out that way just because it's the first chord, and that's where my finger falls, but watch what happens. C major 7, and then I have to switch to a D. Okay, just have to jump and do that. And then jump to an E minor. There's nothing in common there. And then, now when I go back to C major 7, look where my index finger is. It's already there. So I don't jump back to the same middle finger that I used before. I just keep my index finger. And then jump again to the D, E minor. Third time. Then peace will guide the planets. And then, now my middle finger is just going to kind of roll out to the C, right? I don't pick it up off the ukulele. I just kind of roll it out so it's on the first string instead. And love. And then you can hardly hear the difference. There you go. But it is a C. Love, and then D with Steer the Stars. Now from the D, my ring finger is just going to slide up 1 fret to that G. And so it slides up comfortably, and then I do a stop. For drama, we'll steer the stars. This is the dawning, right? A cappella, those few words. Of the age of Aquarius. So now I'm back to the same strum. F to the A minor, just pick up a finger. Aquarius, Aquarius. Again, jump to a D. And then just pick up 2 fingers. Aquarius. Then, hardest part of this section of the song, the Aquarius section, is probably the quick chord changes in the bridge. But they're not hard. If you just, again, I just roll out. Actually, you can, there's 2 different ways. You can do that G to C back and forth. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. Notice I did change the chord, or I did change the strum too for the bridge, didn't I? I believe that C, those C's, always come on the upstroke. So harmony and understanding, like that's the emphasis, right? Sympathy and trust abounding, no more falsehoods or derisions, golden living dreams of visions, mystic. There are a lot of chord changes there. I don't really know what to say other than practice them. So generally speaking, I'm either going to roll out from G to C and back, or I'm going to slide, right? Whatever you're most comfortable with. Just as simple as that. But so after the last one, no falsehoods or derisions, golden. Now I'm going to drop an index finger on the A minor, and then that's a pretty quick chord change, right? From golden living dreams of visions, mystic crystal, and again you just have to jump to the E minor, revelation, and there's nothing in common. I can't give you any hints there other than practice the quick chord transitions. But so mystic crystal, revelation, whichever you want to use. I think more likely I would use the index finger, although if you put a middle finger there, which is comfortable for me with the A minor, then at least when you go from there to a D minor, it's pretty natural. And the mind's true liberation. But again, you got to just jump to an unrelated chord. And back to the D minor. Aquarius. And then that segue between, again, from D minor to A minor, I've got my middle finger there, so I use my ring finger back and forth from C major 7 to A minor. And then verse 1 again, and chorus again, an extended one. And then it goes to part 2, Let the Sun Shine, starting with an interlude. Hardest chord in the song, G sharp minor. I don't know how to give you, there is a version like this, which actually sounds really cool, but to me, that's a hard chord to form, so I'm doing it this way. I actually like this one better. If you have a low G, I actually like this better, but I use this because it was easier. And then I'm going to do, you notice my index finger stays across this entire thing, stays almost always on this string, just going back and forth between these two frets. I've got the G sharp minor, and then I'm going to slide it down and drop 3 on the E flat. One more, and then slide it up again into the G sharp minor. And then E, I'm only moving 2 fingers. And then B, and then back from the E, I jump to a B, which, B flat is pretty common for ukulele, so B isn't a hard shape to do. But then from there back to G sharp minor, it's easier. The hardest chord is actually the first G sharp minor, because other than that, you're going, after the B, all you have to do is drop 1 finger, and you have that G sharp minor, right? And then you slide down to E flat. And then when you slide up, you only have to reposition you have to slide up a fret, but you only have to reposition 2 fingers to G sharp minor. And then again, just reposition 2 fingers to that E, and then B. And it repeats that to the end of the song. That's all there is. And as far as the chord, as far as the strum, what am I doing here? Down, 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 up, up, down. 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 I think that's it. Okay, now I'm going to do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful to play along with. I better go from verse 1. I'll play the entire first section. then the interlude. And in part 2, I'll just do the Let the Sun Shine In a few times. I found there is an entire second page of Let the Sun Shines where the chorus just sings the same thing. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, let the sun shine in. And someone with a lot more soul than me is supposed to be doing all these extra iterations of, come on, let it shine in. And I did a few of those in our first, playing of it. And I was just like, yeah, this is as much soul as I've got. Sorry, I'm a soul-lacking person. No, that's not soulless. I'm not soulless, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I thought it would be overkill if I kept going. It wasn't overkill when the Fifth Dimension, because they've got, loads over in abundance, overflowing with soul. So, good on them. I will do just a few Let the Sun Shines at the end. But so, going to start with the verse at the beginning, verse 1. And then go clear through the interlude to the part 2, but I'll just do a few of them. And play along with me if you'd like to practice that way. So here goes. Starting with verse 1. When the moon is in the 7th house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius. Harmony and understanding See you Wednesday. Bye.